Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. This is Keely, your host. Today is Monday. It's September 28th, and I am very grateful and excited to be with you here this morning. We have a couple of announcements. First, our 2020 Renatus Regionals dates, October 23rd and 24th. We will be meeting online with our one day with the nation and one day with our region. So we'll have a couple days of really great training. I'm very much looking forward to that. We also have our dates for nationals. Nationals will be March 18th through the 20th of 2021. It will be online, and the theme this year is Shifting Higher into Focused Transformation. We also have dates for Leaders Retreat. We will be going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, August 13th through the 17th of 2021. I am so excited for Leaders Retreat. For our events this week, on Tuesday, we have a Prophet's Intro at noon Mountain Time. You can find that on Helios by searching for Elevate on the search bar when you go to the calendar. And if you'd like to take a screenshot of this screen, go ahead and do so now, because I'm going to move on to some specific slides for the events that we have. We had a fantastic intensive on Saturday with Bob Snyder. We did a full day of training with Bob on negotiations, and it was awesome. Last week's tour was a lot of fun. Every Wednesday we meet for an online house tour in English. And last week we were at Juan's house tour, where he is 19 years old. It's his first deal, and he used none of his own money, did none of the work himself. I think he said he put about 5 to 10 hours into it, and that was just from stopping by and just kind of being there to see the project. And he borrowed all the money and will be selling it in the next couple of weeks and should be walking away with a very handsome profit of $40,000 to $50,000 on his first deal. So congratulations to Juan. That was an awesome deal to showcase to our guests. So again, this week on Wednesday, we will be doing that. Probably a different tour each week is a new home. And these have been a lot of fun. So register in Helios, and then you'll access this through teamelevateusa.com. Every Thursday, we will do the same house tour, except it will be in Spanish. And that will also be through Helios and teamelevateusa.com. We also, on Thursday at 7 p.m., have our Pillars of Wealth intro presentation. Michael Huggins has been doing a great job at sharing with our guests who we are and what we're about. So join us on Thursdays at 7 p.m. with new guests for our Pillars of Wealth workshop. Also on Thursday at 7 p.m. So at 7 p.m. on Thursdays, we have lots going on. So aside from the Spanish house tour and the intro, we also have a follow-up and funding workshop, as well as our onboarding for both guests and new students. We're also doing multiple study groups based around real estate. So we have a fix and flip study group, we have a multifamily study group, short-term rental study group. We're doing a wholesale study group, as well as essentials, which is available in English and Spanish. And we also are doing a business development study group. So all of this is happening Thursdays at 7. We do record these morning calls. We are on both Facebook as well as YouTube. You'll definitely want to be a part of the Renatus Team Elevate private Facebook page. There's a lot of important announcements there, and we also are streaming these morning calls live there. So that's where you can find the recording and also tune in. And on YouTube, there are at least 4 or 5 years worth of morning trainings on there. So that website or that channel on YouTube is very valuable. So take advantage of those resources. And now for dinner, we get to learn today from Michael Huggins. Michael Huggins has been in Renatus for around 10 years now. So Michael has a lot of experience to share with us, and he will be sharing with us every Monday morning and has been for years. He spends about an hour with us to go over what's been working for him and to help people in the field, people out there working to just to help them reach success within their businesses. That sounded funny, people out in the field. I didn't mean it like that. But what Michael has done is he has built teams in multiple states, and he started from very humble beginnings. Michael and Vanessa were both very frustrated, living paycheck to paycheck, and Michael had been working 2 jobs. He went to school and got good grades. He's very, very sharp, and he still found himself drowning in student loan debt and very frustrated, and he knew that he needed to make a change. So he found out about real estate investing and knew that that was going to be probably something worth looking into. And I'm so grateful that Michael found Renatus and looked into real estate, because a lot of us wouldn't be here if it weren't for Michael Huggins. So if we fast forward today, Michael has completed numerous real estate transactions and has earned himself multiple $1 million. He just broke the $3 million mark with our marketing. And he is a top income earner in the company. He is on the PAC with our CEO, Bob Snyder. The PAC is our President's Advisory Council. So we are very fortunate to get to spend an hour with Michael on Mondays. And I'm excited to hear what Michael has to share with us this morning. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, everybody. What's happening out there? Awesome. Good to see all of you. And look, so many people added pictures to their profiles. I love it. Way to go. Okay, and the rest of you, if you need any help, Kai said he's willing to help everybody get their picture added. Glad you're all here. Yeah, there's an interesting setting that we need to go change about the admitting everyone in. I just noticed that. Okay, well, cool. What's up, Pam and Deborah and Sean and Conrad and Doug and Nina and Isaac and Chris? Good morning, everybody. And Bobby and James and Pete and Mary, all of you, what's up? And Richard, he's here too, right on. Okay, so it's an exciting week. We are adding a new element to our system, and part of it is going to be, well, so I'm a part of a bigger real estate and marketing mastermind that from people from all different industries that are, all on the same goal. We're trying to get $1 million a year, $2 million a year. These are high income folks. And one thing that that they're changing with their messaging, and hold on a sec, Rupert, that's enough. This poor guy, dude, just had surgery yesterday and he's moaning like a goat. He's gonna make it. I'll send you guys some gross pictures if you want, but he had a crazy. Anyway, all right. Good morning, everyone. Back to focus. Okay, so mastermind. Here's what we're talking about. They're saying that we need to. Some of the things that they're adjusting, that they're seeing a lot more success in, is not just talking about the what, which we do a great job of. What is Renatus? What is real estate? What is velocity banking? What is tax write-offs? What is? We do a lot of the what. And then if we really get into the trainings on velocity banking or raising capital or this or that, we'll also go over the how. The what and the how. So we're pretty good at that. A lot of, back in the day, you could get away with trying to sell the how. But now, what is most valuable that they're finding is selling the implementation. Giving away the what and the how in a lot of the trainings in the upfront conversations, and that the how is where it's most valuable. I'm going to switch over to the drawing board here. Back to the drawing board. So the what, the how, these things we can somewhat give away. We can't give away everything because some of the how is proprietary info for people who pay to be with us. But we give away a lot of the how in intensives. And we give away when we talk about things like velocity banking. There's a lot of the how in the house tours that we're doing. So the how is there. But the most valuable part of what our pitch can be, most valuable part can be the implementation. Implement. I think that's an E in there. Implement. Think about this. If you need to be going to the gym, you know what it takes. Pick up heavy things, put them down. And the how. Okay, do it this way. Do it with this posture. Do it this many times for this muscle set. So the what and the how are already well known. So if you were to go make a course on what to do to lose weight and you said go to the gym, people would be like, yeah, no kidding. And then if you made another course that said how, they'd be like, yeah, we get it. Where can you make most of your money? Well, personal trainers make all their money because of the implementation of the what and the how. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down?
Yes.
Perfect. So implementing this is what's the most valuable when it comes to a lot of what we're offering. So I got to thinking, as I occasionally do, started thinking, what would be a very valuable way to get across the implementation? Because here, when we have people coming through our system, right? They're coming through our funnel and they're taking a look, and as they're traveling down the funnel, they go, oh, okay, so you got classes. Great. And they're award winning and they're awesome and they're this and they're that. Okay. But some people won't buy simply for that. And then when I was in that mastermind and they're talking about, no, what we do is we sell the implementation. Oh, okay. Am I spelling implement right? Implement.
Yes.
Cool. Execute. Execution. So then I got to thinking, well, how can we make on the front end when we're talking to people and we're saying, we have the classes, we have the award system, we have lifetime membership, we got workbooks, we got this, we got that. But really, what people out in the world are looking for right now is a way to get help executing and implementation. So we were saying, well, you got study groups. Okay, it definitely helps. And we're going to keep doing that. And we got the group coaching with Gavin McHale. We got the one-on-one coaching with Gavin. So we do have some implementation factors. But when I got with our leadership team and we started talking more, what else can we do to make and emphasize how we can help people execute? Because you got to remember, someone is sitting at home, they're watching the webinar and they're going, is this for me? Remember the 3 buying questions? I just gave away one of them. Once these 3 questions are answered, they will buy. So the first one is it for me? Will it work? What's the last one? Who remembers? Let me get the chat open here.
Would it work for me?
Can I use it?
Would it work for me?
Well, will it work for me? Is it for me? Kind of the same idea.
Can I do it?
Right. Will I do it? Which is another way of saying, will I implement it? Will I execute it? So if these questions are on their mind while they're sitting there on the webinars and on the recordings, will it work for me? Will I do it? Will I execute? And if we can pitch to them that we have the execution already lined up and ready for them, then I'm imagining, and tell me what you think, but I'm imagining that they will open up their wallets. And isn't that what we want them to do? Open up their wallets? They open up their mind, they open up their wallets, they get on board, they can then start to fill their wallets. Right, Lucy says, will I work? Same thing, right? Will I work? Will I do it? So my idea then, and this is after talking to a lot of other people and planning and seeing and what's the best way to make it work for everyone. So right now, the current system is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We got the house tour on Wednesdays. We got everything that Keely just talked about on Thursdays. Let's just call that Super Bowl. It's going down, right? Everything on Thursday. Intro, follow-up, onboarding, study groups, business mastermind, all the things on Thursday, Super Bowl, okay? And then they're supposed to get on the phone with us. Phone call Friday. Phone call Friday. Is that how you spell it? Phone call Friday. So I even set it up on the geez Louise, Rupert's being silly. Hey, buddy, are you okay? Come here. Okay. There you go. Wednesday house tour. Bump. Set. Spike. Phone call Friday. Sign them up. Because on the Thursday night meeting, on the intro, I'm telling them that they're to be expecting a call from you. I say, make the call, get involved. So if you put a guest on our Thursday, they know you're going to be calling them. So we got our bump, set, spike. Well, one thing, so that's for our guest experience, right? And then we also have our Super Saturdays, or we have our intensives, which was awesome last week. But one thing I want to start doing, if you guys are open to it, because we also have our meeting in the mornings here. And now we're doing it Friday with Lily. How freaking awesome. So you got Michael, Bill, Dane, Wanda, Lily for our marketing calls. Oh, great. My Apple Pencil needs to be charged. Okay. So while it's charging, started thinking, okay, we really want to sell the implement. So when you're on the phone with them and you're telling them, hey, we got this, we saw, here's what you want. Here's what we're offering. Here's your challenge. Here's our solution. Here's your pain. Here's the pleasure that we can give you. Here's what you want. Here's the desire that we can fulfill. Whatever it is, right? We're on the phone. We're helping them. We're closing them. One of the strongest things that I think we can then say is we will meet with you every day. Now, if someone's not interested in marketing, how can you say that? Because if they are interested in marketing, we can say, hey, we'll meet with you every day, Monday through Friday, and mostly Saturdays. We will help you with your marketing business every day. But if they're not interested in marketing, and quite often in the Elevate funnels, we don't bring up marketing until they've already purchased. How can we say we'll help you every day? Because that's what they want with the implementation. That's what's most valuable with the implementation. How can we do this? Because study groups are only once a week. There we go. We're back. We want to be able to tell someone we can help them every day. So if you're on the phone with someone every day and they're like, I don't know. And you're like, look, it's $2,000, buy the training, and we will help you every day with your real estate. They're going to go, really? Every day? Well, no one else does that. Exactly. Everyone else offers group coaching, which we do. Everyone else offers one-on-one coaching, but they don't do one-on-one every day. So how can we be with them every day, lower that buying threshold so that they can actually take that step, open up their credit card and say, cool, I'm in. I got with our leadership team and some of the more experienced real estate folks in our organization, and they said yes to my proposal of what if we do a real estate implementation every day right after this call. And they said, let's do it. So there is a system to do this. This is not just the Wild West, okay? We gotta make it organized and effective. And I have to protect and honor the fact that because most of you bought education, some of you didn't, you're just an ICM, this is going to be education holders only. So it's pretty simple requirements here. But there are some requirements to keep it neat and organized because as this grows, trust me, you're going to want the organization and you want it simplified. So the recommendation or the requirements are you must have an active education account. Okie dokie. That's one. You must also be on OES somewhere, either mine or Ryan's. Okay. And you must be a badass. Now, some of you don't know you're a badass yet. You're still like, me? Am I a badass? Yeah. Oh, yes. And Richard's OES. Yep. Thank you, Wanda. Okay. You have to somehow participate in the cash flow that's helping run the system. Between the cost of Richard, Ryan, and myself running the teams, we are out several $1,000s every single month. Now, should Richard have to pay for that, or Ryan, or me, or Vanessa have to pay for that? No, it should be all spread out evenly. So it's $50. That's it. 50 clams, 50 big ones. It is a tax write-off. And just kidding about the badass, because some of you don't know that you're a badass yet, so maybe you won't join. But yeah, if you're on the OES somewhere, then we'll be able to, it'll be a private list, a private email where we'll send out links, and you'll get a promo code, and you can register, and then every single day, and this is something that that's going to be even easier for you making sales, because here's what I mean. So now that we've highlighted this everyday thing, yes? Okay. We're in the workings of it. Okay. We have a couple people on our team who are volunteering several hours every single week just to make sure our systems are working. And I thought it was going to be up today, and it's not, and that's all good. But the way to get on my OES is you go to, I got to thank Vanessa for this because she's a freaking genius. This is what she put together. OES.com. You guys like that? OES.com will open up all these possibilities for you. Now, I think it's working right now. I tried it this morning. We'll see. If not, give it a day. It's all good. But those of you who are subscribed either to mine, Ryan's, or Richard's, we're going to then give you the the promo code. And what we've also set up now, because we want to, like this, me explaining this to you right now is kind of cumbersome, right? To the new person, we don't want to wait for them to get on a morning call to then be told about OES so that they can get on for their everyday real estate support that we're offering. So the other thing that we're creating, and there's a lot of systems coming out which are going to simplify this, but the onboarding page is going to collect their info and they can sign up for OES right there, and then it'll just move it to automatically giving them the link so that you don't have to. Now, obviously, if you do, and they hear about it from both angles, from our onboarding system and from you, then it's going to be a lot better for your new person. The one distinction is you just have to make it clear that Renatus is one thing and Team Elevate is inside of Renatus doing something else. Okay. The OES supports the team stuff, which is to help complement and enhance Renatus's program. Right. So there's Renatus and all of its glory. Look at this glory. It's like a beautiful flower. How glorious. Look how bright and shiny Renatus. To get more out of that, we also have our OES. And the OES is going to cover the daily real estate call, the weekly study groups and masterminds, and the monthly intensive. So we're really going to 25 events. It covers 25 enhancement events for your Renatus education. It's basically $2 an event. Not a bad gig. Now our onboarding page is going to then welcome them. We're working on a video series. If any of you have experience with Entreport or making videos or onboarding systems like that, and you want to help me help others, let me know. Send me a text or get with Skylar, let him know. But our onboarding page is going to have a bunch of welcome videos, and it's going to have some little tasks for them to make sure that they're doing. So they're going to watch the videos, they're going to do the tasks, and then the system is just supposed to talk to each other and then move them into that next phase of support. Okay. I feel like that's pretty clear. But now I got to quiz people. Let's see, who am I going to call out? Let's start with Chuck. Hey, Chuck, calling all Chucks. Charles Beeson. What clarity can I provide around what I just talked about here? Oh, great. He's not
I think
here
it's
now. Oh, yes. Go ahead.
all right, now it explains the whole implementation process, because I was confused on it when you were talking about all implementing. But all right, yeah, it all makes. I don't think there's much more that you could explain, because you got to be on OES and then have education. So how do they send out how are you guys are working on that, aren't you? Sending out the promo code? Would that be through the email I'm taking it?
Yeah, so as soon as you subscribe on OES or inside of Helios, if you subscribe to mine or Ryan's or Richard's through Helios, it's the same thing. It's all going to feed into the same master list of people who get the link and the promo code.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Isaac, does this make sense?
Yes, I do have a couple questions in regards to the videos and tasks. When you say videos and tasks, are you helping onboarding students kind of like a walkthrough of how to navigate through Helios, how to basically just get involved as much as possible, like all those little tasks? Is that how you're thinking of setting it up?
Right. It's going to be navigate Helios. It's going to be get on the 41411. It's going to be how to join the Facebook groups, right? Because there's actually 3 of them. There's the Elevate, there's the United, and then there's the Founders. It's also going to cover things like, what is PIT and PAC? What is regionals? What is nationals? So anything that we want everybody to know right out the gate, so they're just prepared, and so they're not always going, what happened? What happened? What happened? It's this upfront stuff, so that they're clear. And anything else you guys can think of, if we need to add something, that's the cool thing about this system is it's editable and adaptable. We don't have to wait for corporate to approve something through some sort of legal mechanism, because we're not Renatus. We're one step removed. We got our ICM agreement, and so we're acting as our own individuals. So that answers that. You said you had another question. Yeah.
So I guess in your mind, like, how would you like bring that up during the follow-up and the phone call?
So one thing is,
And the reason I'm asking is because I know how we do it on the intro. We like to present it like, hey, this is the most amount you'll ever spend with us, the 29,000. And then but we also want to show them that we have a monthly subscription that goes over the daily real estate calls, the weekly study groups, and then the intensives, but that's a plus $50 a month. So, I mean, are you thinking of updating that in any way, or how are you thinking of
are you talking about the recordings of the intros that I made?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I will have to update that, because that language of this is the most money you'll ever spend.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not clear that that's with Renatus and that we also charge over here, because, regionals is coming up. That's going to be $79. Nationals was $300 or $150 or whatever. Right. So getting clear as far as this is the most money you'll ever spend. Yeah, that's just got to be updated, because that's not accurate. That's the most money you'll be asked to pay for your lifetime membership of your Renatus real estate education. The what and the how. The implementation takes time and effort and energy, and Renatus does have some implementation called group coaching with Gavin and one-on-one coaching. But if we want more, then yeah, that distinction will have to be made. Cool. I appreciate your attention to detail. Let's get it cleaned up. So we're actually going to start this tomorrow. Okay. Now, the reason I decided to start it tomorrow is because I want to be the first one, but right after Mondays, I got to get on the PAC call. And I know some of you are going, but tomorrow we have the script writing class. Yes, we do. That'll be pushed back a half an hour. Okay. So, so starting tomorrow, if you have someone on OES, either mine, Ryan's, or Richard's, we're going to send out an email and then probably a text through our onboarding system that will give you the link and the promo code to sign in. And then we're going to start tomorrow, and we're going to do it for a half an hour every day. We're going to do it this way for a little while. If we need to expand it to an hour later down the road, then we're open for that. But for now, we're going to do it for just 1 hour or half an hour, because we're already on these calls for an hour. But I know a lot of people, when you're pitching up front too, when you're talking to someone, you can say, look, You should join our team. We got the best real estate training, and we have an implementation process second to none that's going to help you get out there, do your deals. You know, you can't make guarantees. Promise you get a deal done in 30 days. No, can't say that. But you can say, I promise we'll be there every day with you, every weekday. Okay. Let me recharge this again. Okay, so some of you joined late and you'll probably regret it. I'm just kidding. Okay, let me ask Chris, Mr. Ditson.
Yes.
Is what I've explained this morning for the enhancement to our system, is it clear?
Pretty clear, and I really like the way this is going, Michael. One thing that's a little bit unclear to me is that right at the outset here, the onboarding page is that onboarding page for education owners or for ICMs?
It'll be focused towards mostly education owners, and we'll be sprinkling in a little bit of ICM stuff, but it'll be like a pick your path almost. Hey, if like at the beginning when they we'll ask them, you know, what did you buy, or we'll get the report from Renatus, what did you buy, and then if the box is checked for ICM, then it'll open up these other things that we want them to watch.
Got it. Okay. And so the onboarding page is coming out almost immediately, and that'll be part and parcel with the invitation to OES owners.
Correct.
Okay. And when is the invitation being emailed out?
It's going to be most likely emailed out later today.
Okay. And what do we do if it doesn't show up?
Then just either call me or Skylar.
Okay. All right.
And
that sounds pretty good. No,
yeah.
I really like this thing. It's, you know, the way that it's on the OES page is that supercharge your community thing. I think that really kind of says it all as far as what we're doing with this implementation thing, because I personally think one of the strongest aspects of the education package is the community support. And this is really, I think, one of the best things that I've seen you guys do so far. I'm, you know, speaking as the PAC team and the leadership team and everything. I really like the way this is going. It really looks good to me.
Cool. Cool. Yep, we're making some enhancements. We want to make it easier for your customers to say yes to you. And this is one attempt at doing that. In addition to making it, and you got to recognize that means that we have volunteers and people who are helping do this every single day. So we've now just made a demand on more people's time. So in order to make that more effective, just make more sales, make more invitations, use this as the next leverage point, and get more people involved. And we will be happy just to see your teams grow. We'll be happy to see you guys pay your bills using Renatus, and getting out of debt using Renatus, and then getting further down the line with your real estate stuff. That's what's going to make it worth it for a lot of the volunteers, is to see all of your success. So don't just sit here and say, hey, come and help me with my real estate. If you're on this call, in a way, yes, the morning real estate call is going to be for you, but also I want you to be using its existence to make sales, not using it, not just using it. Does that make sense? The fact that it's there, you should be using it to make more sales and more recruits.
Michael, one other point that's unclear to me: if OES subscription is required to attend these real estate implementation meetings, you know, investment implementation meetings,
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that an education holder that is not an ICM is able to access it, because I think that's actually a really strong sales point. Some people just want to do real estate investing and have the support, you know.
Bingo. You got it. That's why we did it outside of Helios, because Helios requires you to be an ICM to be on OES.
Got
And
it.
so we built this system outside of it. That's why it is taking a little bit longer, and because volunteers are making it. So, but yeah, that was an obstacle that we recognized, Chris. And so in order to get more people to say yes, that's why we went down that route. Kai, do you have a question?
Yes, absolutely. So when
Okay,
does this
what's
go
up?
live? So when does this go live? And I'm sorry that I joined late. I was actually in an appointment really quick. So yeah, when does this whole process start to go live?
We're going to start it tomorrow.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's it, baby. So bring more people. Call. You can call. I know you're thinking of someone right now that you could call. Like, oh, you know what? This person needs a call right now because I want them to be on the daily real estate implementation with me.
Actually, I have somebody that wants to join Renatus, and he was going back and forth between other programs and stuff. But once I go ahead and invite him to this, I'm pretty sure he's on board. He wants to go ahead and get the advanced information. So
Right on, man.
thanks, Michael. I appreciate it.
Follow up. Let's get it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so a couple of you were asking about the script writing class. Renee, you're funny. Okay, so Alvin asked about, do you have to be on the OES for the script writing class? No, you don't. The script writing class, you do, the one requirement that we've made is you have to finish the straight line persuasion course. So Isaac has been on it with me every week. Keely was on it last week. Skylar's been on it. A bunch of you have been on it, where we're working on implementing straight line persuasions principles inside of our Renata scripts for Phone Call Friday. Now, technically, because we have on-demand webinars, we could do it every day. But the script writing class we're doing every Tuesday to just help you master the skills, the tonality. When we first started out, you guys would have laughed your butts off at some of the way people were saying it. They got the words right, but if you don't say it like a boss, if you don't say it like you're a person of authority and with enthusiasm, it's not going to work. Will someone drop the straight line link into the chat? If you have not been listening to the straight line persuasion, it's a 10-hour course on tonality and mastering the inner game of wealth. And someone was nice enough to gift that to us, so now we're all taking advantage of it. Here we go. Okay, so if you are on my OES, Richard's OES, or Ryan's OES, you will get an invitation to join this with us. Thank you, Pete. And Keely. And then if you need assistance, if you have my number, great, hit me up. If not, then call Skylar. Here's his number, 801-833-4858. You can call him any time of the day, any time of the night. That guy doesn't sleep. He just picks up his phone and is willing to serve everyone. So, okay, so there's the links. Once you finish Straight Line Persuasion and you want to be a part of the script writing workshop with us, then get again with Skylar or Keely, and they have the links to that private group. It's been pretty fun. We got about 15 or so of us, and we're about 85% done with the script. And then we did a lot of practice on tonality, because a lot of people, like I said, they got the words right, but the tone. If you're not using reasonable person tone right after your certainty tone, it's not going to work. Does that make sense? See what I did there? Okay. Alvin says, what time is the script writing class? It is at 9:30 on Tuesdays, Mountain Time, 9:30 Mountain Time, Tuesdays. Cool. And for some reason, Zoom reset our settings, so we're having to let you in, but we will get all that fixed today. Renee is asking, will I do that training again? And is it recorded? What training again? And oh, the script writing series. I think it's going to be an ongoing thing because we also need to write scripts for our LinkedIn conversations. We need to write scripts for intensives. We need to write scripts for house tours. Those are all invitation scripts. Right now we're working on closing scripts. So once those are built, then we'll work on the front end stuff because we're all pretty good at getting people to at least look at it. What we need to be better at is closing them. So yes, they are. I did record last week's if you want to watch it. I don't know how fun it is to watch recordings of script writing, but if you have finished your straight line persuasion coursework, then we can send you the recordings also. And cool. I also want to give a big shout out to Lily Puertas, because she is now part of our fabulous, fantastic Friday conversation. So now we got our marketing call every day and our real estate call every day.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
Lily.
We had a lot of people show up, a lot of great insight, and people just sharing what they got from Friday. So every day now, every day, until your bills are on autopilot, you need to be doing this with us every day. Cool. That's right.
So, quick
She,
question,
Okay, hey, Michael.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Just question. I'm still like not completely clarified about the. Oh yes, it's gonna be every day.
I'm going
After
to charge you
this call.
$50 every day.
No, not. I'm not talking about the charge. I'm talking about the like the day for the calls. It's gonna be every day. After the morning call.
Yep. So the Elevate morning call is now Monday through Friday, and the real estate implementation call, which we still need to come up with a name for, that is also going to be Monday through Friday. What should we call it? We got 3 minutes.
Direction in real estate.
Direction in real estate.
I say RE implement.
Okay. RE implement.
Bring your deals potluck.
Education implementation.
Education implementation orientation.
Take action.
Okay. I heard Jared say, bring your deals potluck.
Yeah.
Elevate your real estate.
Okay. Elevate
Why
your
don't you
real
just call
estate.
it what you just called it before?
Well, we never had it before, so we didn't. There was no name for it.
No, that the first name that you just were describing it as.
The investing implementation intensive. The
something like
III, triple I.
How about Money Michael's Magical Muse Shop? He's our muse.
Implementing together. All right, Pete, you're a funny guy. Deborah says, rock your knowledge, real estate in action award. Implementus. It's an implementus occasion.
Hey, Michael.
Yes, Gilda.
Okay. How about RE massive action?
Rima. The RE Massive Action class. Okay.
Michael, is it going to be lecture style, or is it going to be mastermind style?
It is going to be mastermind style. There's no lesson. It is not like the study group. Study group is something totally different than this. The study group is you having watched a certain amount of class before you showed up to discuss what you talked about. That's study group. What we're doing in the morning is implementation. What deals are you analyzing? What negotiations are you engaged in? Where are you on your closing timeline? What else do you need help with? It's going to be that type of conversation.
I would say just how to mastermind. You want to keep it real simple and clean.
Okay. The how to. Okay, what do you guys think about Bring Your Deals potluck? That makes me kind of hungry.
That's a good one too.
Okay.
Bring Your Deals potluck to me doesn't really say that we're going to talk about implementation. It sounds like we're going to talk about a deal and analyze it.
Well, yeah, right after the analysis, that's step one. Then step two is make the offer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you want to call it, Tyson, who didn't show up to our call?
Oh, I've been here all day.
I'm talking about our call, you and me, buddy.
Oh, throw me out of the bus in front of everybody? Yeah. I'm going to own that. I was sleeping. I felt
Oh, man. I'm sitting
so
around
bad.
waiting for a call, and Tyler's in La La Land taking a nap.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm quick to forgive.
Well, when I'm naming something like this, I like to keep it so that it's simple and self-explanatory, so that anyone who reads it will immediately know what it's all about. So whatever it is, I think it would be good to follow those basic rules.
Nice. So I just got, yes, it needs to be clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 2 people just sent me a message for acronyms. So John just put in SURE, step up your real estate. That's cool. And, escalate real estate. Ooh, that rhymes. I like that one, Mary. And then Jeff just sent me Daily Real Estate Action Mastermind. What does that spell? It spells dream, baby. Daily Real Estate Action Mastermind. So we got dream, escalate real estate, SURE, investing implementation intensive. I don't know, that triple I is kind of cool. Dream call. Get on our dream call. Nice. Okay, well, I got to get on the Pat call now. So this has been awesome. Stay tuned. We're also going to be a little more active in the real estate or in the Team Elevate Renatus page. So if you're not a part of the Renatus Team Elevate Facebook group, you need to be. And we're going to definitely get you more information there. You guys have been awesome. If you need more help, reach out to us. You got Skylar's number. You got Keely's number. If you got mine, hit me up. And we'll see you guys tomorrow on the call with Bill, then our real estate call, and then the script writing. And we're just going to take it to a whole nother level. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic day. It's Money Monday. Go make some phone calls. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you,
Bye.
Michael.
Thank
Thank you, Keely. Thank you, everybody.